All right, we have another question here. It's 3.2, and it is number 8. I already queued it up here. Number 8. It says this: solve for a if the line given to the 2 points has a given slope. Now, if you watch the video for 3.2, you find out that this was not in the practice problems. You have a few of those, and it was in the video as far as lecture notes are concerned. All right, but let's try it, because this is sometimes tends to be a little bit of a more difficult one to solve for. All right, and putting it onto a screen where I can actually do some work on it here. So it says solve for a if a line given the 2 points has a given slope. Now we remember that we do have a slope formula. It's y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. And so what we're really going to do is we're going to take this here. This is going to be our first point, second point, and it already says what the m value is going to be for us. All right, so let's just kind of plug it in. So I'm going to use this guy for y2. This is my x2, y1, x1. All right, so let's go for it here. So this is going to be, should be 4 minus 6 over, it's going to be 3 minus a, and the m value is actually 1. So what we have to do is really have to simplify this as much as we can. So just a little bit on top, I'm thinking, let's see, 4 minus 6, that's going to be a negative 2. And 3 minus a has to be that way. There's no other way to round it here. So really, I'm going to have to solve this right here. What would a have to be for this to be true? All right, and the way we can solve it is really by multiplying through by 3 minus a on this side and a 3 minus a on the other side. That's going to cancel these off, and I'm running out of room here, so I'm going to put it up here. So it'd be a negative 2 is equal to negative 1 times 3 is negative 3. Negative 1 times negative a or minus a is plus a, and I think we're close to our answer here. If I move the 3 around to the other side, cancel it on the right, we'll get ourselves that a has to be a 1 in order for this to be true. Now let's go back just to make sure. Is that true? So on for 4 minus 6, that would become a negative 2. And if a happens to be a 1, that would be 3 minus 1. That become a positive 2, and that sure will equal a negative 1. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We're going to equal it. We're going to plug in a being equal to 1 if the slope has to be a negative 1. All right, as we go to here, we're going to enter this as 1. All right, and let's see if it is correct. I'm going to submit it. All right, we've got green stuff here. All right, I've done it. It is good, and we'll go from there.